Hi, welcome to Trading with TK, teaching you to turn ideas into money. We're at www.tradingwithtk.com. Today's Tuesday, February 10th. Well, it was quite obvious that the market was totally disappointed in one, either our new treasurer's plan, or our new treasurer himself, or the way he delivered the speech. I'm not sure which of the three, maybe all three. But I, for one, every time I look at this man, the only thing that comes to my mind is that this guy did not pay his taxes. And unfortunately, I think that's going to stick to him for quite a while. So I think it drags down his credibility. And I think he's going to be struggling with that misgivings for a while. Anyway, I'm not here to try and figure out the plan. It sounded much too complicated for me to even understand. I'm not sure the government understands it, but Wall Street's understanding of it was total disappointment. And the only thing that I'm concerned with is the technical condition of the market. So that's what we're going to talk about now. So the sell-off that we had today, this 380-point sell-off, has now gotten us back down into a very oversold short-term position, which I say the probabilities are extremely high that we're going to rally out of this area again. Now, for the NASDAQ market, it held up much better than the Dow. With the NASDAQ, it's 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. With the Dow, it's 3 steps forward, 3 steps back, because now we have the Dow right back down to that battleground low again. But with the indicator as oversold as it is, and knowing the reason why the market got clobbered, it also takes a lot of the unknowns away. Usually when you know the reason for the movement in the market, it kind of discounts it. And it's when you don't know the reasons, is that when you have something serious on your hands. But we obviously know the reason for the disappointment, and like I said, I think the probabilities are extremely high that the market will climb out of this area without much more damage than has already been done. You may get a little follow through on the downside in the morning, but I think basically this level will hold, and we'll rally back out of here again for the I don't know, what is this, 7th or 8th time, but anyway, that's the condition of the market. We'll take a look at the indexes to see what they look like, if there's been any damage done to them, and what the probabilities are of them coming out of this. So without further ado, let's go take a look at the major indexes. Okay, a daily bar chart of the Dow, and this is today's action. 380 points straight down, right back down to our battleground low again. And we've been here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 times. 7 or 8 times we managed to hold and rally out, and here we are back down again. So my guess is that we're going to rally out of this area again. So like I said earlier in the video, that my short-term indicator was very oversold, and usually that's an indication that we're going to get a rally not too far in the future. All right, let's move along to some of the other indexes, because they're healthier looking than the Dow. They're not teetering on this oh so important support area. Okay, daily bar chart of the Russell 2000, and this was today's action. And you can see this is a healthier looking chart than the Dow. First of all, we didn't even come back all the way down to touch this key support area, nor are we anywhere near where the Dow is. I mean, the Dow is like down in here somewhere, the equivalent of this area down here. So clearly the Russell 2000 is holding up much better than the Dow. And as we move forward and we take a look at the NASDAQ market, you'll see that that's even in better technical shape. Okay, a daily bar chart of the SPY, which is basically the Standard & Poor's 500, and also is stronger than the Dow, because even this pullback didn't get us all the way down to the key support area. It's held above that, and so that's an encouraging sign that there's a little more strength in some of the other indexes, not just the Dow. And I chalk that up to the fact that there's so many bank stocks in the Dow. And once again, the banks got hit pretty hard today, and it shows up in the Dow averages. And lastly, the QQQQs, clearly, much stronger than the Dow. If I had to pick out what the battleground low would have been, it would have been this support area right in here, and you can see even on this pullback how we stayed quite above it, and we rallied, and we made, wouldn't say we made a new high over this. I think this is the area that kind of stopped us this time, which is no surprise. I thought it might create a little bit of a problem. I mentioned that a few days ago in the video, that we may bang our heads here and pull back for a day or two before we actually go through. And I think that's probably part of what's going on today. And as you can see, even though we had a fairly sizable pullback, didn't come anywhere near the support area. So clearly that's in a much better shape than the Dow. So not the entire market doesn't act as badly as the Dow. So there are pockets of strength, and mostly it's in the tech sector, which, by the way, is good leadership. And final, Google. We've been looking at Google because it's I consider it a sort of a bellwether stock, and this was our first line of resistance, and you can see how it got up there and also pulled back. Now the proof is in the pudding here, and this is the support area that Google should not break on any pullback. So we'll see. It pulling back is no surprise, and it should pull all the way back down to this area. But breaking it and closing below that would be some sort of a technical failure. I'm not saying it's going to mean it collapses, but I don't really think that should happen if the stock's in this sort of pattern that I believe it's in. So I'll bring you this each night. We'll keep a close eye on it. But clearly you can see the strength in Google as opposed to some of the bank stocks. So there is a game to be played, and right now it looks like it's in the high tech stocks. Okay, that's my view of the market. Till tomorrow, this is TK signing off.